All right. Welcome back after last night. It is Cyrus back in the house. Got a Road to Glory week one after last night's the Hell Let Loose Classic Championship versus it was PFMC versus 626 with 626 coming out as a victor. But yeah, Road to Glory. They've already spun the wheel. We are playing Driel. We got 2-6 and 1-9 Coalition versus L90. And L90 will be the ally, so I'm gonna have to flip my symbols around here. So let me just do that quickly. Allies being the British. One moment here. Put that up. I appreciate the patience. Just having to run some things on the fly. All right, let's get out there. What do we got? Oh, not only is it railway bridge, but it is double offset on both sides. So first cap is going to be even that much more important here. Let's see. Okay, audio's good. No issues like we had last night. Just my symbols just a little bit more here while we wait. Yeah, so if you haven't played Road to Glory, or you don't know why I'm having to move all my stuff around. So Road to Glory does, first of all, there's no rules. So nodes are a free game. You can call in Panthers. Everything free game. Nodes can be destroyed. But they have this double flip mechanic to where first they have all the points minus like the very broken ones, such as like you'll never see West Bend on Foy. But they'll spin the wheel, and then they do like each side is set like so you can either you coin flip, and if you win the flip, you get to choose if you want to start as allies or access. But then they do one flip, and you guys missed it because I was getting set up still. But on the flip to the correct map after the wheel spin, so the wheel spin happened, we got Driel Railway Bridge. On the flip, if Railway Bridge is mid, then the game is live. Well, what happened is on the first flip, it was Brickyards or Brick Factory, whichever, the one that's over here, off to the right, that guy right there. So being that it wasn't the correct map on the flip, then the server admins will set the correct point, and you flip again. So you have a you have a not 50-50, but you have a chance to where you could be, if it's the right spot, like L90 would have been Germans, and then we'd be on opposite sides here. But it was a double flip, so they quote unquote mustered as the Brits. got the wrong midpoint on the flip. Because the server admins you can't set the middle point on the first flip, from my understanding. So we had to do a double. So L90 playing bricks, getting halfway capped to start the game. Rounds going into the P4. Where are we? Oh, he's shooting just so you can barely see him on the left side. There it is. See where the shots are coming from on L90's armor. Sorry, excuse me. 1-6 and 1-6 and oh my god. 2-6 and 1-9 coalition. We got Sneaky Butters being forced to get out rep, while L90 is moments away from first cap. Roughly 4 minutes post wall drop. First cap immediately going to L90. So L90 getting control of point itself. A lot of teams will play for the recap as Germans because technically this is Allied favored midpoint, being that it's on their side of the river. A lot of teams will just get extremely aggressive on the opener, and they will just dive across the river. So I'm curious to see what the 2-6 and 1-9 coalition do to make their way across. And L90 committing what I would call a cardinal sin. They don't have any arty on the field whatsoever. It was just a truck, but taken out by Artie. He's about 50 meters too far. There we go. Shroom King. Letting it rain with it. Was letting it rain. But it gets dropped here underneath the bridge, but love the effort. If it's your first time joining me, my name's Osiris. Got a couple thousand hours in Hell Let Loose. Been a member of the comp team for quite some time, since the beginning. And have commanded pretty much the entire time. Done all the Discord stuff, so you know, a couple thousand hours in game. I would not be surprised if I had 10,000 hours on Hell Let Loose. Sorry, Hell Let Loose Discord, I should say. Between all the leagues. Red Mexican. Absolutely gold. What a name. Red Mexican playing against L90. You could make that up if you tried. Oh man. Oh buddy. Okay, let's move on from that one, but absolutely fantastic. Well, this is a 30s match. So it's going to be a little bit quieter. Both sides spreading out completely. Trying to get control of the map. You can see Gulf Squad and King Squad going at it up there. More shots raining in still. Shot crown. Still battling. Val McGaff and Spartan Cleops. Oh, controller batteries are low. One moment here while I stop this out. All right, sorry, back at it. Oh, love the sneaky through the weeds. Oh, fortunately, it lasted. A for effort, though. Love the AT gun play, even if it was all in vain. The shot promise says, "Yeah, let's take care of that." L90 though, this Zepek and Spakes working their way across the bridge. Oh, what a shot from Panda. Obi not one and Bubba Jump. What did they kill out here? Another AT gun. So L90 really committed to the logistical plays. I love that. You don't gotta tell me twice. I'm absolutely all about it. Keep the AT guns coming. Panda forcing L90 is needing to back off. Oh, but we lost the P4. I'm not sure. I don't know if that was from Filey or Philly. There. The British medium dropping the P4. Where's their heavy? They're not running. Got two mediums on the field for L90. Redneck's again sprinting too much. Gets dropped by Zepek. L90 working their way across the river now. What do we got here? I love this bell. Pretty sure he used his tank to get up on top of the roof. thoughting for his armor. Fantastic job with that. Cayman doing the same thing. We're really liking that from L90, using their TCs to actually get out and bind them. A great job by L90 for doing that. And we have another AT gun. L90 just absolutely relentless at this point. I mean, and they have another one on the other side. I mean, just I've seen like 5 of them to start this game, and we're not even 15 minutes in. Or we are, well, 15 minutes post wall drop. I mean, L90 also working on. So the first heavy for the Germans goes down, and Frank the Tank in a little bit of trouble here early with nodes getting dropped. Both armor crews in HQ. And you can see Val now starting to move freely. I'm going to get away from the bridge. Take a peek. Looks like Val's just going to go ahead and post up over here now. Start lobbing shots across the river. And I'll just give you a little sneak peek. This is what you're going to see. And that's probably it. Because you got 1-9 and 2-6 committed to a couple of squads out here, and they're not going to let these guys cross the river. You even got Captain Nemo in an AT gun. We are in for the slog. Probably the only thing. I actually don't mind this map, even as Germans. But man, once mid-cap falls, especially in 30s and 35s, this map is not necessarily 100% ideal. With how spread out the action is really going to be. So we'll just monitor. I mean, geez, we're playing 30s when these guys are literally map edge to map edge. Got not a finger, Datchik, Du Bois, in Ops. Cheesy Nips and Dylan Dawson. Up against all the boys from L90, Jackie Jacquard, L90 Jean Gob, Prisoner, and Tom. Doing everything they can They're doing a little soft cap. Oh no, no, not soft cap. Not soft cap. We had a bombing run come over the top, and the coalition of 192 2-6 getting their noses right into cap weight. This is where that arty play up. Here it comes. We have a spa with Jack Stanislaus. This advance getting snuffed out by tank crews bouncing some shells off the sides of the bridge here. So L90 reacting pretty quickly. Get that taken care of, but we did see L90 did get pushed, so they did have, I mean, still got their OPs here. But L90 losing their gunfights on Eastern Map Edge. As Gene Gab says, no, I'm not. Whoa, we got a P-strike. And a successful one at that. Down goes the medium. For the Brits. So a successful P-strike from Frank the Tank. Going to try to alleviate that crossfire armor angle on the bridge itself. Where's our heavy? Where's our medium? Stop. Where's the medium? I do apologize. I could have sworn that there was P4 on the field, unless the medium out here took care of it before the heavy arrived. And there was definitely an exchange. And I'm assuming that the P4 got taken out by. I haven't played Brits in so long. I can't remember the name of the medium tank. The Cromwell. Must have gotten taken out by the British medium. And this is not ideal for the Axis. Jack Stanislaus, he's not even going to do arty. He is going to park it. And he's just going to line of sight. Well, almost line of sight. No, I don't know. Well, that's right. You can't. There's no. This is the spot. I've actually seen this yet. But for those that don't know, not every spa has the same range and same capabilities. This is the spa that I think it is. It's got a maximum range of like 250 meters. But the AP round out of this spa will drop a heavy in a single shot. It is absolutely meant to be a tank destroyer and a very aggressive one at that. I'm glad to see it out here. I would have loved to have seen a second L90 player in this. Yeah, I think Jack Stanislaus is figuring out exactly what I'm talking about here, because you're going to see that land by that boat. Yeah, that's four. That's not the right. Oh, but he's up on a bridge, maybe? I do also know that there is... See, I've never seen a British spot saw. This is the Bishop. The Bishop is the one that's got 800 meters of range. You can just forget pretty much what I just said. The Brits also have the Churchill ADRE, and that's the one that we're talking about. That only got about 250 meters of range. But being on the distance that he shot that one, I'm going to guess here that this is the Bishop and not the Churchill spot. By the way, barely ever, I mean, I think this is maybe the second time I've streamed a comp match that was on 3L. And overall, not a very common map to be played because of the, you know, lopsidedness of the river being involved. Axis getting involved with their own spot, Integrity Farms. I think it's Satchel here. Or shot in the back. What Cactus is doing here. Heretic going for the Satchel. He is going to give some Integrity Farms. Heretic apparently thinking that there's someone in the spotter's seat. And Satchel on. Satchel is on, so German spot. I'm gonna go bye-bye here in about 30 seconds. Let's give a Heretic. Boom! Shakalaka. Down goes the spawn. Courtesy of a Heretic and Cactus. L90 officially across the bridge here. We've got a couple of leaky Axis that worked their way over, but no SLs on this side of the bridge. No German OPs on this side of the water. And Alpha Squad Space got his OP on the other side as well now, so this might be the tipping point here. Because they are now going to split. Genius. Putting in his extra hours. He gets shot in the head. Great spot, though. A for effort on that one. A for effort. Alright, medium coming up the middle. Got the heavy out there on map edge still. Got Val in the medium trying to hold off. holding him off, and then you got Kami coming in with the heavy on the east side. More AT guns in play as well. Fox and Charlie did push across the river. They are completely surrounded. I'm not going to go over there just yet. Well, now we're going to go ahead and reposition. Got to help get across this bridge. Doing a great job, though, because that's effectively making, I don't want to say useless per se, but having the heavy on map edge with no armor. And I guess he could help his infantry across the water. But by repositioning these two tanks, if they go on the opposite side of these tracks, they're going to be able to move freely and effectively to try to get this eastern side pushed across the water here. Just with still having AT guns and plenty of infantry over here in case the Germans try to do the same thing with shock trauma in his heavy tank on the western map edge. But Spake's dropping, killing it. We got Red Mexican underneath. Is OP still up? OP is still up. Red Mexican. Oh, he gets covered by Dylan Dawson. Red Mexican was about to get smacked. Pecky gets dropped. And Red Mexican making the run. He gets dropped because the spawn wave comes in from Space and Genius off of the OP here. See you around the left side of the screen. L90 spreading all the way out yet again. And the 2619 coalition doing exactly the same. So, curious if... okay, hold on. Heretic, gonna get another play here shortly. Oh, he gets spotted by Panda. Heretic drops Panda. P4 on the run. It says, no sir. Great job by Panda. I mean, there's no OPs back here. And Panda making a great heads-up play by spinning around in the TC seat and making sure no one was going up behind him, even though he was only, what, 250 meters from HQ? I don't know, sorry, yeah, 300 meters from HQ, roughly. mistake. The water's here, but it takes a shot from deep. You can see it right between the trees there. Oh, nice on the reverse. Holy shit. AT gun in. Oh, this might be. Oh! Oh, big shout out. Dude, L90. L90. Lucid. And. Contrasons? Can you guess how to pronounce that? Contrasons? Contrasons? Smacking the tiger off the battlefield. Oh, that's so unfortunate. But fantastic play. They let him let him get comfortable, thinking that they were safe. And little did they know, an AT gun, just absolute commitment. Only 2 on the map currently, but I mean that's got to be like the 6th, 7th, or 8th one built already. And here comes the charge. Maybe not. Here comes the charge. I thought I saw them all moving into the front side. Nope, just going back to a defensive position at Brick Factory. You got 1-9 and 2-6. Now playing the island on map edge of gun emplacements. Being matched by Guillemois, Tom and Krisner. L90. L90 then. Val going as a 2-man, all because he's driving up. The Spartan is ferrying up the medium. So Val and McGaff are going to go on a joyride and get really aggressive here because they really don't care if this thing dies or not. We got first round in from the P4. Second round says, see you later. Panda, Obi not wanted Bubba Jump. Dropping Val. You know he's on a suicide run, but hit the suicide run short and ineffective. So you'll see they're going to probably come spawn in right here. And you'll see them jump into the tank. So it's going to be 2 heavies on the field versus 1. I do want to take a quick peek back here. Now, of course, these nodes could have been built somewhere else. But I am... not seeing any for the access currently. So they might have built some, you know, maybe, let's see if there's any over here real quick. But what I'm getting concerned about is the resources, because L90 has absolutely been winning the fuel battle here. You they currently, yeah, look at their resources. They are down to one set of nodes, and their resources are still absolutely pinned. With 1,600 fuel and 2,000 manpower. And the bottom are going to try to clean up. Clean up some of the cap pressure there from the Germans. But attack, not a finger in Poseidon. They're gonna make their way across. And you're gonna see the heavy tanks start bouncing some rounds. Spot did go down, unsure from who or how, but no spa relief, no HE front door, but definitely, yep, just gonna get crossfired from both heavies. But L90 does need to get some bodies across the bridge because pressure's not going to get stopped until that OP right there gets handled. Who killed him? I was going to say fantastic MG play. He just spraying through the smoke, but he gets shot right in the face. They're so close to getting that. Yep, here it comes. Spakes gonna. Oh, there you go, buddy. Spakes putting an end to the main threat. To the capital. Still have the garrison back here though, but you can see they are moving in force across this bridge in fantastic fashion. Azarius dropping two before getting smacked by Peck. Black's got to get two. I'm gonna get killing it. That's gonna. Oh, okay. Falls off the bridge. I just helmet came off. I didn't realize your helmet could come off from your head without getting a headshot. Maybe you get a headshot. I don't know. But Peck just walked right by the garrison. Black Scar now in a 3v1, gonna get shot in his back. Thing coming in, but they know it's there with Jackie Jacquard. Gonna get this one unless Shocker can stop him. Shocker will not be able to stop him, and that will be the end. I mean,
Closest OP to the bridge is now Gulf Squad. We got Poseidon trying to move back into position, but just some soft cat pressure coming in. A big threat here. Oh, we got a Cactus and Panda. And JD all having a little dance over here. Satchel is on. So the ratty squads of L90 putting in some work yet again. Bubba Jump and Panda losing their medium here. See ya. You got Heretic. No. None. Just so unfortunate for 2-6 and 1-9. They are burning their fuel. The Heretic 2 for 3 on the satchel attempts. 2 of them on the spot itself. But while I was watching over here, Germans do get across the river. Halmore taking off to point it. He got dropped. Was it Black Scar that got him? Maybe Benji got him? Or either him or Black Scar. And Benji making a beeline to clear this out. See OP middle screen here. Private Ryan getting them both. Oh, but he gets dropped. I think it was a trade. I didn't hear the shot. But OP does get marked. 100% accurate. Yeah. L90. As soon as I come over here, Streamer's Curve, so sorry for the Germans. Came over to check out your advance and immediately got squashed. L90 now back across the river. With Rage Humaniac, or Rage Humanic Gaming. The only OP up here. Unless is this underneath? Where is this OP? There it is. Too far. We got one OP on the bridge. No front garrison really. We've got heavies coming out though for the Germans. What is he doing out here? Not even a squad. Took the truck for a run. All right. We got Cactus chasing down Panda above a jump and OB mountain on. I don't think they know they're being followed, but they are not stopping. Tracens is going after potential nodes in HQ. Heretic also back there to go after the resources for Frank the Tank and the Germans. But we are over halfway. 39:20 left on the clock. 37:18 before the coalition of 19 and 26 have to start putting cap pressure on. We are just a little gridlocked now. As soon as I say that, L90 does get across the water. And are we going to have the same thing happen where I come here to check it out and absolutely ruin the advance? But General Panda is pulling up in the heavy. So these guys, we do have Tommy, Angel, and CTRO Cool. And of course, my apologies. I stepped away to mute my phone and missed Panda getting dropped by Kami and crew. So good job, L90. Really gonna cause some problems here for the Germans, because I'm not seeing another tank on the battlefield. And cap pressure coming in from third boatyard. Garrison, closest garrison to boatyard is right here on map edge. L90 thinking it's in the barn. Now more dropping blue 21. Ludo looking backwards. Drops more. He's going to get vivid too. Yes, he does. We have two OPs across the water. One of them now, so DJ moving his into point itself. Oh, unfortunate. He's going to get dropped and lose his OP right away. Hot Dog 7. Making a big play there. With DJ getting just a little greedy. Blue getting dropped as well, so is his OP... Where's his OP? Here we are. Ramuncho. Saving the OP. Oh, but they're getting ran up on the other side. LP goes down. So just like Just like the Germans, I come over here to check out in advance, and L90 gets snuffed out. Oh, Val is in a little bit of trouble. Val thinking that there's a garrison of some sort over here on map edge. But it's an OP behind him. Some chick must be harassing Val. Jackie Stanislaus moving the spot across the bridge. German armor now down to one heavy and a recon, and Hen's in a solo. Where's his crew? Panda getting blasted off the map immediately by Val. I didn't even have time to go over there. A little thing for L90. Start converting. Convert your stuff to munitions. If you're not using Encourage, please use it, but definitely nothing wrong with stacking some resources, but having 2,600 in fuel and manpower while 45 on munitions. Granted, he did just use his arty strike ability and a bombing run, so I don't think he's going to need to or have to use the munitions for quite some time here. But 30 minutes left before cap has to happen, or cap pressure has to happen from the Germans. And British once again getting across the water. Vivid dropping Bob. Black Scar. Vivid gets the drop on Black Scar and he's going to end that. Little cap flicker though. Cheesy Nips killing it, and Poseidon trying to get their OPs across the water. Realizing that L90 is getting aggressive and trying to get across the water, they're like, well, we're going to try the same damn thing. Germans did get a sneaky garrison up, but that's currently being closed on. And there it goes. Val dropping the garrison, and there's an OP that's gone as well. So Germans do get pushed out on the east side of the water. Red Mexican needs to get his OP down. This could actually be pretty dangerous. We have 2 squad leads. Ugh. Get your OPs down. Oh, it's so hard for me to watch that. Garrison's right there for him. But we have 2 squad leads in circle. Mexican finally putting his down. Very aggressive spot, but it did alert their presence. Oh, DJ. Mexican's so lucky. He's protecting his OP though, I'll give him that, but Cheesy Nip still doesn't have his OP up. And only one guy comes off. Here comes the boy. That's 2 off this OP. Cheesy. Oh, man. I probably would have put my OP on the back side of this right here if I would have been Cheesy. Mexican maybe a little wider out here, but I mean, either way, we should have had 2 OPs on this bridge to portal. Basically an entire push. I mean, you could have sent 10 dudes off those OPs, 5 upstairs, 5 downstairs, and caused absolute mayhem. But 2-6 and 1-9. Still getting some cap weight on, so we'll see. But if they don't get it, I would call that a missed opportunity. So hopefully they do. Dylan Dawson with a great proxy satchel. OP does go down. They will get the garrison, but that's going to be it for what has been the Germans' best chance to cap railway. We'll see if he gets... Yeah. Damn it. Body parts flying. Break a leg. Guillemeros. Guillemois. Or however you pronounce your name. While we were over there, L90. L90 getting some of their own cap weight in. And Frank the Tank, I don't think I can see German supplies, but not any garrisons for Oosterbeek. Approach. Spawn wave does come in though. Joe did use his bombing run. You know what? It might be coming back right around now. I want to say that he used his bombing run about 8 minutes ago, if I remember correctly. L90 overcommitting on the attack, though. And now another push coming in from the Germans. Artie doing a great job, Integrity Farms. Getting a couple of kills on top of the bridge. But probably going to see a spawn wave here shortly. One-third cap gone. Reinforce is down. Does come in. Okay, so got to half cap. And L90 getting just a couple of kills. Yep, there's the spawn wave. Alright, so L90 is coming back. They are going to defend that. Poseidon's got some killing. It's clear across the water. And L90 getting back into cap weight. Both teams pretty much resetting, except L90 on their push did lose brickyards. And we also have OPs now over here as well. So Ops getting his OP down, and looks like four squad mates in total, including himself, coming off of it. Du Bois, I don't know about that. Does get the hit, but effectively just gave away their position. Jackie's your card, immediately getting rid of that OP. The King, Ops OP is gone. And he has been snuffed out. We have some item on item hate going on over here. Some chick and Tom. Some chick gets dropped by Tom. But I will go ahead and let's take a look. We've got a decent sized German advance from Brick Factory. See DJ trying to swing his way wide to get around this. Put himself into a flanking position, but you have Azarius also trying to secure the counter flank to the counter flank. And Azarius getting 1 OP, that's massive. I'm not sure how. I mean, I know that you can shoot through the bush, but I didn't realize that there was zero cover there for him. Oops, my bad. Going through the bottom of the map here. Val. Yeah, so Val and Fly. Our Phillies came in. Both heavies now facing Brick Factory. And trying to just hammer this advance. Down goes line over. Gotta love this. 42 work by Mexican, just sending rounds through the smoke. Trying to get Hot Dog and Shroom King some suppression advantage. We now do have a German heavy with 19 minutes left in the game. Back in position. German armor has not had the best go of it. It's currently 2 heavies to 1. And the other tank crew for the Germans, I saw them playing as infantry at the moment. L90 responding to Brick Factory to enforce. Ludo. Blue. Blue. Ludo. Slow ball. Ludo just running right by him. Grenade. Gets the kill for Flu. Ludo, where are you going? Like he is running straight to map edge. Looking for a garrison out here. They're close enough to lock it. Yes, they are. Garrison is locked. Ben J was the one that was locking it, so Flu is close. But not close enough. Okay, good. He getting the kill on Ludo before getting dropped himself. Grenades out from shock trauma. Shock trauma gets dropped by Ludo. Maybe it was Benji. Or Joe. Somebody. Got dropped by somebody. Flo drops Dylan Dawson, so they do lose control of the first building on the east side of Brick Factory. Garrison is in deep trouble. $15:30 left on the clock. Well, just a lot of pressure out here. About 200 meters from cap weight, from soft cap. We have a decent push down the middle, but we got a tank just chilling on hard cap. So that's a multiplier of 3. 9 cap points. So the coalition of 2-6 and 1-9 is really going to have to get in there to do something about it. Black Scar.
gets it. Garrison's gone. Now we just got to take care of. Got a couple of OPs out here. McCock was trying to be sneaky, but he gets called out by King Squad. Not sure who King Squad is. King Squad, sorry, it was Delta Squad. But Delta Squad seeing the backside push, so Lalen, however you pronounce your name, he sees the multiple infantry coming at him as he begins to take his pop shots. Leyland dropped one. Does he get a second? Does he get a second? King down. Gets saved by Gecko. So little concerning. I mean, hopefully when they see this garrison go hot, that someone else responds. Leyland called it out. I mean, you saw the ping from him saying, hey. I do see Ben J coming as well, but definitely need a couple of more bodies. Leyland saves the garrison. King Dab. Dropping Leyland, but Benjay. Alright, so he's getting some help back here. Still have one OP left, but one OP left on map edge for Echo Squad Germans, but attack really snuffed out on this side, but they are now flipping lanes here. Just a couple of bodies at Boatyard, not going to get away from this, but killing it, Poseidon. Trying to get across this bridge here. Pack. Poseidon. Fake drops Poseidon. Shocker getting killed, but where is he? Oh, he's underneath.
Just making sure no satchels. Now, we've got about 30 minutes before the next match starts, but this stream will be a back-to-back. So immediately after this, I got... Where is it? I can go right, let's see. ZSR in L201. So, and being that there's a 30-minute delay, I can't stop the stream, because if I stop the stream, it's going to overlap with the next match's start time. And when there's a 30-minute delay, I can't start a new stream with that delay still going. So, there's going to be a little intermission. I'm gonna crack a beer, but you're gonna see me play one of my mindless games for about 10 minutes or so while I wait for the other server to get set up. But ZSR L201 coming up next. We got a good push coming down the pipe. And I did miss, Valve's tank gets taken out underneath. So Gen Panda does get Val underneath the bridge. AT guns are flying from L90. Taking shock trauma. So Germans saving up all of their armor or all of their fuel for the last push. So great job by Frank for that call. The satchel goes on. I'm not sure what's going on. I mean, shock trauma and his crew are just sitting there eating rounds from the AT gun, when both German heavies really got to somehow get across the water. So shock trauma is not going to get it off in time and loses one heavy. Cap weight now starting to go back to L90 as they shut down the push. This tank engagement is massive. Have to get this kill. And he does. So go rep real quick, but this tank has got to get in there with less than 330 left. Joe dropping an arty strike. Close enough, he might get that garrison. Might. Being the key word. Alright, here we go. Gen Panda. Gotta get across the water. What are we doing? You've killed both heavies on the map. Well, I understand that you were driving over here for the reps. I mean, and let's... Obi Not One doesn't have a rep pool. I'm not sure. I mean, you got to get in there. Get whatever reps you can and go, man. Because you're just allowing Val in the heavy and Philly in the medium to get back into position. Buck 30 left. And Panda skylines himself and takes a round. "50 seconds left." "20 seconds. Gotta get, okay, one tank into cap weight. He's not gonna have enough time to get the next one. Three, two, one, and that's it. L90, week 1, Road to Glory, coming out victorious. And that'll do it. So, had one cap and one cap only. And a couple of good pressure attempts by the Germans, but they were few and far between. L90 doing a good job resetting when they had to. The player of the game are your AT guns. The AT gun plays set the tone early and often. Especially the heavy kill that they got shot over at that barn right there in the middle of the screen. By, I think it was Val. I think Val was on the top of this bridge here, if I remember correctly. But either way, that tank took some shots, backed up, and this AT gun right here made him think he was safe. And just, when he went for reps, he just lit into him. So L90, though, AT guns and their armor really giving their infantry the advantage. Here today. Oh, and also the node damage that they did. Not only with the, the 2-6 and 1-9 coalition.
Get my message out there. So yeah, L201 and ZSR will be up next year. That's a give it to that guy. Oh, I didn't. Sorry, I missed it. Oh man, first game in the books. Now we got to kill about 13 minutes of time here, so let me bust open my game that I love to play called Brotato. On 6. Well, let's see. I can get rid of these symbols here. So that. I don't, I'll just change him. One. Change him to. Need the go. Go ahead and block this so I can type in a password. All you bozos that are going to try to jump into the L90, or not L90, the L201 game. There is. You know what? You might not actually see me play around with my goofy game that I play. I'm trying to kill some time. I think I might need to get in here already. Where is it? Second Battalion, 6 Marines. Why am I not finding...
I am not finding the correct server here. Use the road to glory. Where the fuck is this server? Like, I'm not crazy. I know what the hell I'm doing. There's the 2-6 sweat house, but that's not. And these all have 0 people in them. Oh, the joys of L90. Hey, it's better than burning. For those of you that have never burned a match before, you're lucky. We used to have to sit there and get into a public match. We would cheese it by we would find dead servers by you would turn off crossplay, join a game, and then or how did that work? So you join in. So I'm something. It was something like you would have an Xbox person join your party, and then or no. Sorry, you'd have a place like you'd use the PlayStation. You'd have the PlayStation player. Uh, with another place with the crossplay off, search for a server to find a dead server, and then they would invite someone to their party who had crossplay on, who was also PlayStation, invite him to the game, and then that person would have an Xbox player with them, and then you would kick everyone from, or after you invite the PlayStation player through, the guy who had crossplay turned off would leave. PlayStation player who got the invite from the crossplay off guy would then invite, or no, because he would have a Xbox player with him.
I believe is how it worked. And then the crossplay off player would leave, and then the two people, the PlayStation and the Xbox player, would separate, and then they would invite everyone, and you'd be kicking nonstop everyone from your white chat to get everybody into the game, and you had to do it quick enough. Um, you had to invite everyone quick enough because as you invited people, you would cross the seating threshold, and you would start to get some random blueberries that would come in, and you basically had to just wait them out. Like you would join their squad or whatever and just be like, hey man, like we're trying to do a competitive game, like we're not playing, because you just be standing in HQ, and these players, these blueberries would go take off and try to do something, so you'd have to go join their squad and basically politely and kindly be like, hey, like it is what it is, but like, hey, we're trying to do comp match, like could you just go search in the lobby or whatever. And most, I would say 99% of the time, like they were like, yeah, cool, like that's cool, like thanks, for letting me know, and they would leave. But there would always be, every so often, you'd get an asshole where they would, I'm not leaving, I'm not leaving. This is before vote to kick. so so you basically have to burn them out, where we would just stand there in our HQs or whatever, or we would initiate the map flip by one side capping all the points, and then we would just do it again, and that would usually just wait, or not wait, but just burn them out, and then yeah, get them all in. Yeah, I do apologize for the delay here. I've been sitting here searching for a server that isn't turned on. So certain clan was supposed to provide the server for us, and they didn't turn their server on. So we're I'm just gonna, I'll show you guys some Brotato for a minute while I wait for this to. Let's see here. Let me just get a. Where's a text box here? Oh, of course, as soon as I say that. Yeah. They got it back up. All right, you bastards. Put that up. Keep you out of there. All right. I'm gonna go crack a beer real quick. We're in. One of my favorite names in hell let loose. L201 Wojtek. If you don't know who Wojtek is, go look up. I think he retired as a sergeant, Sergeant Wojtek, and that's how it's spelt, but it's Polish. Go look up Private or Sergeant Wojtek. I think it's the 3622 or 3522 or artillery supply battalion or company. But Sergeant Wojtek is a fucking bear. I'm not even making this up. Sergeant Wojtek is a bear that was in the Polish army, where this artillery support battalion or company like adopted a bear cub, and he became part of their unit, and actually alerted. Like he like snuffed out the Germans a couple of times. Like you can't make it up, man. But yeah, got a bear got a promotion in the Polish army in World War II for his acts of valor. Like you can't make it up. Go ahead and get my logo saved here. That to DSR. Excuse me. Alright, let's see. Let them know that I am good to go. All right. DSR has stated they're ready. Just waiting on L201, and we will get the wheel spin underway. Figure out what map we're playing and what midpoint will be. So stand by while I crack a beer. Alright, cold one cracks. Still standing by for
L201. Still waiting on L201 to give us the go ahead. Apologies while we wait. Update from L201, they are waiting just on one last guy. Whoever you are, hurry the fuck up. I can't say too much. We were waiting, our Artie guy yesterday, or on Friday, decided not to show up. So in the scramble to get the replacement in, you know, hey, I'll be there in 5 minutes. Yeah, you said that 5 minutes ago, man. We're waiting on one, and the league was a little butthurt about it. Oh man, I am still traumatized from the last time I played Parentan. We were Germans
as 50A was allies, and 50A absolutely but yeah, we were holding on for dear life for 90 straight minutes. It was so stressful that while we did win and we did beat 50A for I think it was the Winter War League final, absolutely nobody celebrated. We didn't even wait for the match to end, but I went into Red Chat and was like, tell everyone GG's, congrats. Like, we're not even doing a, after game, meeting or after action, whatever you want to call it. It was exhausting. Because when you're playing 35s, or even 40s, but just when you don't have 49s on a map like this, where you have so many nooks and crannies in through the city of Carentan, it's really easy for dudes to get behind you, get OPs down, and they swarm, and then you have to respond to that pressure, and then they swarm to the other side. I mean, it was just relentless. Just relentless. L201 has given the go. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and try to do the wheel spin here. So how it works is there is 82 selections. So I use this bot. Do a wheel spin. So wheel list. There are 82 entries. And we get Hearst Knight Yankee. Oh man. That'll be... A lot of people hate this map. I love it. I love Cursed Night Yamki. Alright, so at Wilma, Peter Fit. Trying to get the server admin to go ahead and actually flip the map now. All right. Well, I could have stopped the stream, I guess, with the delay here. But here we go. Both are cherry spots? It appears they are running with the flares. Or double flares.
Okay.
But I'm excited to see this because L201 is one of the rattiest teams in all of Hell Let Loose. And now they get to move under the cover of night and fog on the foggy point of Yamki. So this match is going to 100% rely on, at least in my opinion, if I'm playing Yamki, like, get real tight with it
You know, if they wanna be running around at windmills, I mean, who gives a shit? Armor can't see shit from up here. I think the farthest they could see. Yeah. So this is, let's see. L201's armor. Can't even see to the end of this trench. So and even more important to armor is with all the fog cover, I mean, you not gonna have a good time with the amount of potential satchels. That will be stuck to your tank if you're off by yourself or not in with enough cover. Oh, we're off. ZSR medium though, late to the party. Just the recon tank is pushing towards Yamki right now, whereas we have a Russian light, the T-34, the recon, and the SPA. Oh, coming into Yamki. Nobody home on the rocket snipe. I do like that they got two supply trucks for ZSR going on opener. It's gonna be bright as hell for you guys, but gotta be able to try to see this. Can even be even brighter for the HDR effect of my my capture card, I believe. But yeah, even with brightness all the way up, I mean, you still can't. The fog just doesn't matter. ZSR, while their armor is showing up concerningly late, is actually getting initial cap. Halfway there. Now contested. Here comes the shells from the Lux. Spot rounds raining in. L201 though did get across the street, and where am I? Here we are. Yeah, L201 getting across the street, and they are going to collapse on ZSR right away. So ZSR's OP is already in immediate trouble. Bombhead, Lugsnake, Panzerfarts, Dago. One OP is down. Cap weight now starting to come in for L201. Flares coming in as well, going to help out the arty marks. L201 now clearly taking advantage of the hard cap. You have Ross 89 though on the backside for ZSR. Oh, wearing his whites though. Somebody might want to tell him. One rocket into the Lux from Dara. Dara gets his second one in. ZSR, well, they are kind of most likely going to lose this one if they can get a couple of people into the hard cap here. Might be able to contest it at least. All that's going to do is L201, 6 minutes post wall drop. Get the cap. First cap of Yankee on Cursed Night. Got Jackson, Katobi, Milo shooting through the fog at muzzle flash. Frank out, Perk, and Johnny Mac backing it up out of there after getting a haircut from the P4. They are the. Yeah, sorry, getting a haircut from the P4. First Katusta strike in from ZSR. Who's their commander? Where is he? From Major Nuts. Alright, just getting my scrambling sent out there. Hands are in. Got a Asphyxes putting some solo pressure. And as I say that, we got Rommel and Rodville. What a rocket. Does not get the tank. Rodville and Rommel. Is it Rommel Boy? Melbo 12. Going on an OP dive to kind of soften this up here. trying to get ZSR out of the blue part of cap weight, or soft cap.
Castillon. Doing the Lord's work, dropping rain from above. Garrison network, we got one, but a little shoddy, a little concerning.
Airhead, though, does come down clean. Their spawn wave is off. L201 using the fog to their advantage. Home Mike not aware, running away from point. Got 3 SLs gonna fan out and get their OPs down. Two OPs already down with a Puma. Max the garrison. Just immediate pressure. And there is nothing that ZSR is going to be able to do about it. And Bonero also doing the Lord's work with Pankeke, however you pronounce it. They know that there's going to be a backup garrison, and they're going to go try and cut it off. You know, these players, I got my brightness at 200. Maybe these guys don't. Bonero definitely does. Is the spawn wave going to come in? Does not.
And backup garrison's down now for ZSR. ZSR in deep trouble. Because Pancake, he's going to take off. Yeah, Pancake is immediately going for last cap. And
Benanero is going to join him. Well, ZSR getting put on their back heels immediately. And this is what L201 does best. And the wheel of misfortune for ZSR gave them a night map. Gave L201 a night map and fog to do what they already do best. I'm not trying to sit here and suck those guys off, but they will live in your backlines if you let them. Now 201 with less than 15 minutes post walkout, already up 4-1. I mean, they've got plenty of time, plenty of game left. Panzerfart's trying to get his own backup garrison set up. I think Colm hurt him. Well, it doesn't necessarily matter anymore. That Colm hurt him and got killed. They now know that Pancake's OPs out here. Got some soft cap pressure. Going back into Panzer's End from ZSR from the back cap. All those guys that were mid-map just shifted west. Is now behind L201, but L201 gonna get a spawn wave off and cancel that out. Oh no. ZSR losing their heavy to a P4 that came out of the fog. So ZSR, oh, this is bad. ZSR did get a garrison set up back here, but ZSR also have no armor, it looks like, on the field. While L201 have 2 mediums, a spa, and a heavy on the way, while ZSR is having to resort to their medium already. KK gonna stop Lieutenant Colonel Colm, and he does. We have an OP right on the front door. We have the back pressure. Okay, hold on. I gotta come back here. Capweight does start to come on 5th. Locust doing a great job helping protect his armor from Charlie Squad. Spa went down for L201. And Lieutenant Colm does get the garrison over here on map edge, so that's gonna stop the initial threat. Touch me. No SLs coming off that garrison. ZSR trying to get control of the 4 grids for artillery position. Bomb rounds raining into nothing. Katuska strike. Gonna smack Panzer's End. We do have soft cap pressure. Sorry, hard cap pressure from L201. Who just ran it right up the gut into artillery battery. Would like to see some of these tanks here to go help the final push. Got plenty of armor up there. Crooner dropping Castellon and Bananero. Bananero, cover your OP. What a duck. Oh, but Major Nuts comes in and cleans that up and drops his OP. Oh, but Killed him while he was pulling out his second grenade. Oh, that's funny. Unless that was Kerner. Maybe Kerner threw one. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, we're back. Oh, that gas is going to go down now. And the P4 knows it's there. ZSR, though, not out of it yet. We do need some garrisons, though. Got another airhead landing right over by Major Nuts. Does he look up? Does he hear it hit the ground? Oh! Major Nuts. Run. I'm sorry, man. Running away from an airhead. He does have a garrison back there that's gonna get... is gonna go immediately red when they spawn. But Major Nuts didn't hear the airhead plane and proceeded to run away. From the airhead drop. Calling in a half track. Does it get... So it looks like Bumhead is responding. Couple more. Bananero, Castellon. Do they send anybody else? Now, L201, they are really disciplined at how they do their backline. I would not be surprised if nobody comes off this for a minute, because Castellon, Panqueque, and Bananero are the SLs that need to get their OPs up. So they got one infantry guy already with them. Yes, just one more coming to join. But Hotel Squad losing his... Oh, he does not. Really risky place to put your OP, though. Right in top left HQ. ZSR, though. ZSR getting control of map edge. But we do have Romelbo and Rodville in a P4. L201 getting the pushback on map edge, and here comes a cap weight. It's just mostly soft cap. Yeah, it's just soft cap right now. But with a P4 rolling in, this could be trouble. Especially if these two OPs go down. those OPs, while threatened, they do live. We do have a half track that just spawned. Oh, if that round would have went just a little bit higher. And it's just the two of them in there, so they don't have a TC to let them know that all of ZSR is on their right side. And that was about as textbook. Well, that's a nasty bombing run. Ways to get. Does get the half track in about 5 bodies. Hypnos getting a pretty decent bombing run in. Sphinxes, though, getting blown off the face of the earth. They are harassing the IS-4 in HQ. Major Nuts trying to help come deal with the issue. KK does get dropped by Poppins, though. Sphinxes. Can you get over there before that tank gets moving? You do see Johnny Mac making a mad dash. Sphinxes is going to see him. Well, he's not going to give away his position, though. Can you get there? Oh, Sphinxes, you were right there! No, you put it on the ground, you goof. Yeah, you goofball. Oh. And he gets popped by Star Pop, and the Sphinxes literally 3 to 4 seconds too late. And the IS-4 is going to survive and get out of there. Now we do have return cap pressure from CSR into Panzer's End. Not a whole lot of it, but they are on point. L201, not defending with a whole lot. Johnny Mac without a TC. I'm not sure if we have a DC issue here or what. want. And Bumhead does get the OP that was behind this, so Perk and Johnny Mac are going to be saved. Now, as I say that, they are going to get absolutely smacked. I have no idea where it's coming from. What? Was that rockets? ZSR AT players. I could have sworn it sounded like another tank, but I don't see one on the map. But either way, ZSR armor being saved by the infantry that's harassing Panzer's End. Oh, maybe it was this AT gun. Not 100% sure. There is 2 infantry over here. Locust and a freehold. Just spraying rounds. If there's anyone in the area, they definitely got some suppressed factor coming in. But L201 getting control of the point again. Still does not have control of mappage. What just happened over here? These guys, because you can't see anything, they both came over the crest of the hill at the same time and completely missed each other. That is absolutely hilarious. And the cap race is on. L201 firmly committed to the backline play as always. Katuska strike coming in. Unfortunately, it's not over the garrison. I mean, it does cover the backside of point if anyone were on it. It's an unfortunate circumstance there. Oh, first on JC, you gotta have your game volume up higher than that, because you absolutely can hear that. When the spawn wave comes in, that is potentially going to save 4th point. And Sergeant JC missed it.
for a game where sound cues are so important, I cannot tell you guys enough to play with earbuds. Or I have in-ear monitors. I got some, you know, high-end garbage that doesn't make me shoot better, but it does give me the sound cues that I need to hear. Axios is that's 2 players that ZSR not gonna cap Panzer's end after 2 players get within maybe 15 meters. Of the garrison. Frank out back as a TZ, and they do get L201's heavy though, but we still have a fantastic push here. Oh, but there's a satchel. Oh, he got satcheled, and there is your culprit, Locusto. Dropping the IS-4 and really ending the pressure of the push from ZSR. Cap pressure now stabilizing though. I want to see. Oh. Commander calls in a half crack. Only to be immediately shot by Ramel Boy. Ramel Boy, whatever. And that is potentially gonna actually block any more armor or vehicles from being spawned here. So they will need to either come clear the carcasses with explosives, or they're gonna have to come salvage with the engineering class. That is just atrocious for. Oh no! It was a 2-for-1 on the rocket as well. So, top left HQ is, I'm guessing, completely useless at this point for CSR.
ZSR though. Dane didn't know it was there either. So ZSR getting a sneaky airhead. Flare going up over Panther's End. ZSR is actually in a prime position to double cap this. Oh man. If I'm Major Nuts, I am dropping supplies on the east side of Yomki now. But ZSR, Danzy does get the airhead though before getting shot, but multiple OPs. L201 currently getting out L201. And it's up to ZSR to win their gunfights. at this point, with less than 48 on the clock.
Yeah, Lieutenant Colonel Combs.
Just waiting. This is going to be a big engagement right here. I'm trying not to map watch. L201 seeing the trouble with the flare now. And the dance begins. Cap is most likely going to go, I'm going to go away from this because I want to see. Where the hell are they? Who gets it? Oh no, ZSR gets it! Oh, his cap weight starts to come back though for L201. Massive full spawn wave. Oh, where's the Katuska strike? Oh, they needed the Katuska. Franco, no clue that there's a OP right next to him, and he is about to get satcheled. Oh, he happens to back up just in time. No idea how Caleb XCA survives that one as I get the frame rate drop. He is now on top. Oh, he's got to get out quickly. Satchel is on. Both tankers get out looking for it. They're scrambling. Scrambling. Oh, it's literally right there on the left side. Ooh. Both of them on there should get this right before it goes up, and it does. Burke and Johnny Max saving their tank. USS getting the OP that set them up for disaster. And I'm assuming the P4 with Jackson and his crew took out that recon tank, and now L201 immediately back on pressure into artillery position. Don't know if I like this though. Get away from your garrison before you shoot at people. Syriabs does get the kill though, but he just effectively told them where they're coming from. I mean, it's no secret where they're coming from at the same time, but still, like, get farther away from the garrison before you start shooting off of it. And L201, they just haven't cleared their backlines. Echo Squad, his squad needs to be clearing this. We need flares in every direction. Attack and garrison does go down. Caleb does get him. Reps coming in from Johnny Mac. Cap pressure still coming in on artillery position. They'll have Love Squad just waiting. Hypno's now starting to work on his backup garrison network. He's got nothing up here, though. L201 needs to cap here right now before ZSR takes advantage of the logistical issues that L201 is having. Quarter cap with 42.30 left. This is going to be big because you got the P4 coming into cap weight now. I don't know if ZSR has enough to stop this. Spawn wave does come in, but it's too late. They have 21 cap weight in cap sector alone. Plus about 6 more. I mean, literally the entire team would have to be in the soft cap sector. I do get a kill. They're gonna run out of time. ZSR. Oh, it really comes down to 2 guys not seeing. Oh! 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 I was gonna say. ZSR though, you guys absolutely had L201 scrambling there and almost had enough for a potential double cap flip with Hypnos missing quite a few garrisons and spawn support spots. But 5-0 for L201 on Kursk Yamke on at nighttime. L201 getting together, getting it done. Exactly how they do, which is they just annoy the shit out of you. So that's it though. Gonna hop off here for a bit. We do have the 3rd place match for Hell Let Loose Classic tonight at 8 Eastern, 7 Central. Let me double check that. Pretty sure it's 8 Eastern, 7 Central. Yeah, 8 Eastern, 7 Central. Yeah, tonight on Omaha, dusk. Mid is what is that middle? Omaha. Always mix them up. Omaha mid, I believe, is Chapel. If it's not Chapel, then it's Veerville. Mare. Church. Either way, double chapels. Just can't remember which one's which because I've always mixed them up and I always will. But yeah, 8 Eastern, 7 Central. I will be back at it yet again. But thanks for joining me. For those of you that have watched both games of the doubleheader, GG's to all teams involved. But thank you guys for watching and your victors today. A 3-2
from L90 over 2.6 and 1.9 Coalition, followed by L201 with a 5.0 in 45 minutes or so over ZSR. But thank you guys for joining me, and if I see you tonight, I will catch you later tonight. If not, be back next weekend with more Road to Glory, and I will catch you that time. This is Osiris.